Hello, land seekers. If you're looking for land, guess what? You're in the right spot because tonight I've got 55 properties, all with owner financing. What does that mean? It means that you can invest in the land that you see on this video without having to run down to a bank, qualify for a loan, none of that. How does that even happen? It's simple. See, the owners of the properties that I'm going to feature on this video, they offer the properties with owner financing. What's that? It's where the owner of the property is willing to finance to you the property over time, payment over time. So how does it all work? It's simple. The owners will walk you through the process. And look, this is just a sampling of the properties. These are 55 properties. If you're looking for something that's not on this video, head over to landmodo.com. It's the name of the channel. It's the website, which is a land listing platform that connects you directly to the sellers of these properties. Without further ado, I want to jump into these 55 properties and let's see if we can find a land connection for you here today. All right, our first property up tonight is in Boone, Arkansas. Boone, this is in Diamond City, Arkansas. So Boone is the county. You'll notice road access, home in the area that we see in that satellite picture. 0.18 acres. How much? The cash price, $3,250 or $99 down and $99 a month for 48 months. How you learn more about it? Well, you head over to elmodo.ws/260252 or scan that QR code. The QR code is that, code over there. Scan it with your phone, tablet, whatever. Now, moving forward, I'm just going to give you the property number. You can get there the same way, elmodo.ws/ the property number. Or if you go over to landmodo.com and you just want to write down the property numbers now, no problem. When you get over there under keyword, just search for the keyword, which is the property number, and you are all set. All right, let's keep going here. Izard County, Arkansas. We have a 1.2 acre property. Cash price on this property is $11,000. Okay, $11,000 and $0 down. $0 down. You're looking at the road. You're looking at the power that's there. $0 down and then $200 a month for 55 months. This is the QR code. I don't know if you can see my mouse moving, but this is the QR code. And the property number here is 245533. Next property up here is going to be also in Izard. Here we have a 0.41 acre property. The property is straight ahead of you. Fork to the right, fork to the left, whichever way you want to go. $2,499, $2,499. Yeah, this one is ready to go with $99 down and $99 a month for 30 months. Property number is 275145. One thing before we move forward, this property is $99 down and $99 a month. That means that your monthly payment and your down payment are less than the cost of a $100 bill. Okay, so I call these the Ben Franklin properties. Want to learn more about it? No problem. Head over to property number 275145. Next property up is also in Izard. We have a 0.33 acre property. Cash price $3,600 with $150 down and $150 a month for 24 months. Property number is 275303. Jefferson County, Arkansas. Jefferson County, we have a 0.14 acre property. $2,000, guys. Come on, $2,000 with $39 down and $39 a month for 96 months. This is less than, I don't even know who's on the, I don't even know who's on the grant. This is less than a grant. Come on, he's on the $50 bill. We have a grant property here. Property number is 275091, Sharp, Arkansas, 0.14 acre. Cash price $3,500 with $100 down and $100 a month. Ben Franklin for 36 months. Property number is 270631. Change in states here. We're going to go to more open spaces. And we have a 1.12 acre property. Cash price $75.99 with $100 down, $100 a month. Yeah, okay, there you go for 75 months. Property number is 270630. Apache, Arizona, 1.18 acres. Cash price $8,000 with $155 down and $155 a month for 58 months. Property number is 275285. Apache, 1.04 acres, cash price $4,000 with 0 down and then $100 a month for 60 months. Property number is 274948. Apache, another 1.14 acre property. Cash price, $49.50 with $99 down and $99 a month for 49 months. Look at the headlines. It kind of cracked me up here. Solar farm, hunting ground, Earthship, less than a Ben Franklin. Less than a Ben Franklin, guys. 1.14 acres. Now, obviously, you have to match up the property to what it is that you're trying to accomplish on that property, right? So like, just because you see a 1 acre property here, you shouldn't be like, oh yes, I got to have that property. What helps you decide is what your end goal is. What are you trying to do with the lot, right? Because that will dictate which way you go. We call these the buckets. But as we kind of go through there, this is obviously not something that you're going to want to move on and build your dream home today. Well, because it's lacking a lot of infrastructure. I don't see any power poles there. That means that, maybe you could do something off the grid, put in some solar, et cetera, which there is some very cool solar technology out there today, guys. We'll talk about that. But yeah, learn more about it. Property number is 272512. Apache, Arizona, 1 acre. This is in Concho, the Concho area, 1 acre. Cash price $6,500 with $185 down and $177 a month for 36 months. Property number is 263658. Cochise, Arizona, 1 acre. Cash price $21.99 or $99 down and $100 a month for 21 months. St. Patrick's Day, it says. Learn more about it at property number 265908. Cochise, Arizona, another Cochise property, 0.86 acres. Off the grid, golf by day, off the grid cabin by night. $2,500 with $60 down and $60 a month for 45 months. Property number is 273464. Coconino, Arizona, 2.25 acres. Cash price $14,993 with $325 down and $199 a month for 85 months. Property number here is 274992. This property that we're looking at right here, it's located just south of the Grand Canyon. And one of the cool things that I've seen happen over the years that I've been doing this, I've been working with Landmodo since 2014, since almost 10 years. October will be 10 years for me. But in the last 10 years, I've seen people where they take these properties right here, again, just south of the Grand Canyon, like 30 minutes south. I've seen people that go out there and buy these properties. They will go on a 1 acre property. I've seen them like put up 5 to 10 camp lots that they then go out and rent out on hipcamp.com. See, so if you're more entrepreneurial and you're like, hey, what can I do with this stuff? Well, here's another great example of how you can get land to cash flow for you. But learn more about this property and see if that's a good fit for you and your goals and what you're trying to accomplish. Here we go. Mojave, Arizona, just south of the Las Vegas area, about an hour to hour and a half outside of Vegas. 2.28 acres. Cash price is $13,500 with $499 down and then $239 a month for 72 months. Property number is 275252. Mojave, 1 acre. Cash price $14,995 with $999 down and then $249 a month for 72 months. Property number is 275363. Mojave, 1.15 acres. Cash price $5,500 with $200 down and then $99 a month for 60 months. Property number is 275257. Mojave, 2.4 acres. Cash price $19,200 with $0 down and then $500 a month for 34 months. Okay, no, 39 months. See, 38.4 months. These guys are precise. But what I'd like to point out to you here is notice how they've got 2 individual properties there. You can see that the line is divided between the 2 properties. And you'll notice that the property to the left, which is, the 2 properties to the left has 2 different houses on there. So you have a double lot here, meaning that you can build on the entire 2.4 acre property, or you could build on half of it and then later on sell the other half. Notice the other piece is that power access is already on site. Now, one of the questions people often ask is, well, what about water? Well, look at those houses. Look at those houses. If all those people can build there, water is going to be there for you as well. Cash price, again, $19,200. Zero down, and then $500 a month. So learn more about it. Property number is 275498. Navajo, Arizona, we have a 1.26 acre property, cash price $15,500. This looks like a nice area right here near the White Mountains with $199 down and $199 a month for 77 months. Property number is 275478. Man, I went fast on that one. San Bernardino County, or I should say Bernardino County, California. Wow, I'm really confused here because the headline said, okay, I'm going to retract. I'm going to retract what I'm saying here because this is completely out of order. Even though it says some Bernardino, California, this property, I know this property. I'm intimately familiar with this property. It is not in California. This one is in Nevada. And normally I would pass through it, but it's such a great deal. I want to talk to you about it. Okay, so here you go. We have a 40-acre property, but you'll see there's 2 pins on there. Each one of those pins represents 40 acres side by side. So this seller actually has 2 40-acre properties totaling 80 acres. 80 acres. Notice the down payment. It's $300 down for just one 40-acre property, again, in Pershing County. So if you wanted to buy both of them, it's $600, and you're in control of 80 acres. So for $600, you're in control of 80 acres. Guys, run over and check this one out. Property number is 275008. Now we're moving on to Modoc, California, where we have a 0.92 acre property, cash price $7,400 with $250 down and $190 a month for 60 months. This is property number 270896. I'll tell you what, I see a property like this one. I see properties like this one, and I look at these pictures, and man, does it not look peaceful there? Like, seriously. I mean, you can almost bring that picture back up. You can almost look at this picture and hear the silence that you could encounter while being on this property. Again, check it out. Property number is 270896. Costilla, Colorado, another peaceful area, completely peaceful, 5-acre lots, lots of 5-acre lots in Costilla. Here we have a 5-acre lot for $6,500 with $200 down and $122 a month for 60 months. Property number is 271513. Costilla, 4.8 acres. Cash price $69.50 with $75 down and then $125 a month for 55 months. Property number is 275176. Costilla, 5.09 acres. Cash price $15,000. Zero down. Zero down. That's right, zero down. You're near the river. Okay? Zero down for a 5-acre property and $250 a month for 72 months. Property number is 274388. Costilla, 10 acres. Okay, 10 acres. We don't see a lot of 10 acres here. I am looking at that picture and I'm a little confused because you've got the top picture up there that says that it's a square. And then you have the bottom picture, which looks like an hourglass, but I think that they're just trying to be fancy and show you that you get both of them because the property's not really an hourglass. But here you have a 10-acre property, cash price $18,150 or $150 down and then $300 a month for 60 months. Property number is 271542. Costilla, 5.7 acres, near the river, $6,000 with $199 down and then $119 a month for 60 months. Property number is 263598. Costilla, 5 acres, cash price $67.50 with $89 down and then $114 a month for 63 months. Property number is 275256. Costilla, 5 acres, cash price $8,500 with $180 down and then $150 a month for 54 months. Property number is 204351. Change in states now, heading over to Jackson County, Florida, and we have a 1.16 acre property. We do not see lots of 1 acre properties in Florida. I know people want them. They're like, I want a 1 acre, 5 acre, 10 acre, 20 acre, 100 acres. Well, they don't really exist a lot, not on Landmodo at least. I mean, they're out there, but within our market, they don't really exist. So when I see a 1 acre property, I kind of call attention to it. And here we have a 1 acre property for $14,500 with $749 down and $269 a month for 72 months. Property number is 275296. Marion County, Florida, 0.18 acre property, cash price $9,500 with $133 down and $133 a month for 72 months. Property number is 182009. Port Charlotte, Florida. Okay, this is actually Charlotte County, Florida, and the asking price for this quarter acre lot is $18,995 with $399 down and then $295 a month for 84 months. Property number is 275289. And you guys know, if you watch this channel at all, this is one of my favorite counties in Florida. I talk about it all the time. I don't get paid by Charlotte County Chamber of Commerce or anything to kind of talk to you about it, but it is one of my favorite counties. And if you want to learn more why, I mean, it's in the video archives. Just a beautiful, beautiful area. But moving on, let's head over to our next county here, Putnam County, Florida. And we have a 0.22 acre property, cash price $14,997 with $0 down and $237 a month for 72 months. Property number is 274853. Putnam County, 0.38 acres, cash price $14,000 with $500 down and then $253 a month for 60 months. Property number is 226352. Putnam, 0.23 acres, cash price $11,900 with $500 down and then $219 a month for 72 months. Property number is 273845. Ash, North Carolina, 0.6 acres, I should say, 6 acres. Man, look at that. That thing is beautiful. Power, internet, creek, hunting. Shut the door. Look at this one. Yeah. $78,997, or let's just call it $4,900 down and then $1,600 a month for 60 months. Property number is 273128. People will ask me like, hey, what do you think of that down payment, or what do you think of that monthly payment? And in this case, the one thing I always go back to is if you were to go to the bank, see, this is a property, bring it up again. This is a property that the bank will loan on. Why is that? Well, once you get to, $50,000 to $75,000, the banks start to get interested in this again. And so they'll start to loan if you have good credit. But if you went to the bank and you're like, hey, Mr. Banker, I want to take out a loan for, to buy a property. Let's just call it $80,000 so my math can be simple here, $80,000. He's going to say, okay, well, let's pull your credit. Let's do all this stuff. Can you really afford it? When you deal with seller financing, there is no credit check. There's none of that stuff. And then what the banker's going to do is he's going to say, okay, well, if we can do it, if we do it, well, then what is the cost to you? Well, your down payment's got to be a minimum of 20%. Well, quick math here, 10% of 80,000 is 8,000. Double that at 16,000. So the bank's going to say, hey, give me $16,000 today. And if your credit's good, then we will go ahead and give you the loan. Okay, well, that's a lot of money, right? Like that's a lot of money to part with in one day. Maybe you have it, maybe you don't. $16,000. But look at what the seller's saying that they will do this for. They're saying, hey, if you just start off with $4,800, call it $4,900. So start off with $4,900, and yeah, we'll owner finance it, and then you'll be paid off in 60 months. So even that monthly payment, while it might seem like, wow, $1,600 a month, that's something that you could negotiate with the seller. So maybe you're like, I got the $5,000 today, but $1,600 is kind of a big step here. Can we do 8, but maybe go for 120 months? And I'm not saying that they will or they won't do it. I'm just saying these are your options, right? Just look at the options that you have available and leverage them, right? Because I think this is a fantastic property, especially if you're looking for something 6 acres in North Carolina with a creek. There you go. There you go. All right, changing states now, going over to Luna, New Mexico. And here we have a 1.5 acre property, cash price $3,600 with $300 down and then $92 a month for 36 months. Property number is 275426. There you go. Next up, half acre property in Luna. Cash price $1,200. That's right, $1,200. It's all yours. $39 down, $39 a month for 48 months. We talked about something like this. It's a grant property. Yep, because grant's on the $50 bill. Property number is 274520. Luna, half acre, $1,600 with $74 down. I'm sorry, $77 down and $77 a month for 36 months. Ben Franklin property. Property number is 275382. Sandoval, New Mexico. Here you go. 1 acre. Cash price $92.99 with $49 down and $199 a month for 52 months. Property number is 274557. Valencia, New Mexico. 5 acres. Cash price $10,950 with $495 down and then $255 a month for 41 months. Property number is 224798. Elko, Nevada, 2.27 acres. Cash price $4,000 with $200 down and then $100 a month for 36 months. Property number is 275220. Luna, no, not Luna. Elko, Nevada, 27 acres. Come on, 27 acres. Cash price, well, $19,984. with $499 down and $369 a month for 60 months. Property number is 274620. Sometimes people say, how are you getting the numbers? Where do you get these numbers from, man? Because you like deviate sometimes. Just a little inside baseball here. I got a screen right ahead of me that displays the numbers. So sometimes I have to like squint. Maybe I need some new glasses because sometimes I have to squint on these numbers. Sometimes they're clear. I don't know. But then I also have a screen right here that I can look at that has the numbers. And sometimes when I try to take my eyes from here to go over here, I don't line them up right. And I'll hit the wrong number or something. But it's not done. Like, it's an error. So sorry. All right, here we go. Elko, 2.1 acres. Cash price $69.19 with $99 down and $95 a month for 90 months. Another Ben Franklin property. Property number is 275209. Elko, 2.94 acres. Cash price $84.50 with $200 down and then $150 a month for 55 months. Notice where you are. You're in Elko. You're near the Humboldt River, where campfires roar louder than city traffic. Okay. Property number is 268749. I've never been a big camper. I've been camping a few times in my life, especially when I was a younger dude. Never really loved the whole camping experience, and so campfires, they're okay. I just like, what's your favorite, camping essential? For me, it's a hotel room. Me and my family, it's a hotel room. I'd much rather stay in a nice resort than, I don't know, out in the country. But look, that's me. And you're like, what's wrong with that guy? To each their own, I guess. To each their own. All right, here we go. Elko, 2.27 acres. Cash price, $10,499 with $99 down and then $175 a month for 60 months. Property number is 269603. Elko, 1.14 acres. Cash price $4,400. That's right, $4,400 with $99 down and then $100 a month for 72 months. Still a Ben Franklin property in my book. But I do wonder, as I'm saying this to you, you should check it out because the property number is 275270. I look at that and I'm like, yeah, if I were you and I was interested in this property, I would negotiate the number of payments, right? Like, I don't love the number of payments there, but look, I'm not the seller, so that's something you have to talk to them about. But there you go. Elko, 10 acres. Okay, your new farm haven, 10 acres, cash price $12,500 with $150 down and then $185 a month for 72 months. Property number is 275359. Elko, 40 acres, cash price $34,000. 40 acres, guys. Come on, 40 acres. We've seen a number of 40-acre properties now. Now, I want you to think about this one for a second. Those we saw earlier tonight, Pershing County properties that were mislabeled as California. We saw them in Pershing, 40 acres for $25,000. Pershing is a much more pricey county, if you will. More expensive county, maybe. It's really up to you. But here we see a 40-acre property for $34,000. This kind of gives you a compare and contrast, right? Because here you have 40 acres for $34,000. It kind of shows you that this price and that Pershing property price, you start to see value there. And remember, that Pershing property had 80 acres. This one's got 40 acres. So if you're looking for big acreage, this is the show. And $400 down and $400 a month for 84 months. I love the affordability of the down payment and the monthly payment on this one. Property number is 275138. Klamath, Oregon. Property size is 2.54 acres. Cash price $30,000 with $625 down and $625 a month for 47 months. Property number is 275346. Klamath, 1.53 acres. Cash price $10,995 or $995 down and then $295 a month for 40 months. Property number is 275258. Hill, Texas, 0.09 acres. So a little bit of a smaller lot there, but look, you're close to a more rural area. It's in Whitney, and it's a $5,000 property with $200 down and $200 a month for 30 months. Property number is 264811. Polk, Texas. Again, look at where you are to the river, or to the lake, to Lake Livingston. Property number is, the size is 0.07 acres. Cash price $6,800 with $199 down and then $200 a month for 40 months. Property number is 271960. San Joaquinito. I know I got that wrong, and you guys will light me up in the comments. I know you will. Half acre, $25,000. What is this, near, is this near Austin at all? I don't know where it is. $25,000 with $750 down and then $300 a month for 80 months. Property number is 275055. Wichita, Texas, 0.15 acres. Cash price, $11,995 or $500 down and then $244 a month for 60 months. Property number is 272924. Utah, changing over to Utah here. 0.16 acres, cash price $29.97 with $99 down and $99 a month for 36 months. Property number is 272799. Now, I've been talking to you, telling you, sharing with you the stories and the story about the Tennessee land, like the 5+ acres of unrestricted land in Tennessee between Nashville and Memphis. We've talked about that, and I will link a video to this as well in a minute. But we had 24 properties in this phase, available 24 properties, and all but 6 remain. So all but 6 are gone, I should say. Only 6 remain, 6 of these properties. They're 5+ acres. No restrictions on what you can build, when you can build them, road access. And the beautiful thing is, 2 things that are beautiful. Number 1 is that every lot will have solar and enough solar to power whatever you put on there for 7 days. So you're going to have solar up there, okay, that's included in the price. Number 2 is if you want to see the lot and you want to experience it firsthand, the team can hook you up with somebody who's local up there who can take you directly to your property and you can find it without a doubt. So you got 2 things going on there. There's only 6 of these left in this phase. We have another phase potentially coming soon, but there's only 6 in this phase available. And if you want to watch more about it, you can watch it in this video I'm about to pop up. But if you want to take action and get more information, please be sure to send an email to sales@landmodo.com. Be sure to include your phone number. Oh, I'm going up. There we go. Be sure to include your phone number, as well as if you don't get a response within 24 hours, then check your junk mail, because they will respond back to you without a doubt. Without a doubt, they're going to respond back to you. So keep the land search going. I hope you found a land connection tonight. And again, I look forward to seeing you in this video right here as you learn about Tennessee.